using the distortion, and you should be able to hit her most of the time. It's pretty easy to judge that trajectory. But that means that you do have to save it, and you can't be throwing it out as often for picks and stuff. If you don't have Sleepy Trouble Bubble for Zoe, she's...
There's a lot of fire on this team, actually. I like it. A few more shots at the top. Kick, and it's quick, but Xmithie gets out with the repel. Will he keep himself alive? Oh, baby! Kabe from across the map, bringing in the Senna ultimate to snipe down Xmithie. You do not have much width to do that on, but he finds the right channel and eagle eyes that one out. Kabe now alone on the top side, but he's got help coming across the river, so he's not worried.
He just got full priority on the top side. They destroyed the whole turret, and he's able to pick up the last hit on that kill. That was first blood, by the way. We are fairly late into the game, but that was first blood money to the Senna. Gonna power up some of the lethality.
Order, but it looks like they may freeze a crowd here, looking for Altec to start pinching down, and he did, so no fight's gonna be happening just yet.
Yeah, still a split map, still both top laners running for their lives. Broken Blade, ooh,
gets broken quite quick, slammed against the ground on that one. Xmithie's forced to repel out towards Grom. And the ultimate of Broken Blade is also down. He has to teleport to get back to the fight if it still continues, but it looks like no long chase will occur off of this. Bjergen, the 1-2, the 3! It doesn't have to be a chase, it's an instant poof. If you blink, you missed it.
In the pit. Out of the pit!
It's never stop, it's never off guard, but TSM still trying to just keep the pressure in.
Oh, they want that fight. Teleport behind, it's gonna be a flank.
They lose the turret, but they want the fight. Now inside their blue jungle, Immortals is looking to escape this, and how will it happen? Mission impossible almost. They don't grab Bjergen right away. Banshee's Veil helps him as well to get out of that one. Beautiful ult by Senna across the entire team, and that is going to start off Altec's blood in the water. This is what they're chasing. They want to see if they can get the Ezreal. Hakuo's rooted. That's going to be a bit of damage. Gargoyle Stone Blade activated for him to keep him tanky, and they cannot burst through it. Hakuo is still alive, but you can see that health falls off, and they try to finish it. Unbreakable's up, and now Broken Blade trying to flank from the other side of the fight. All of the members of every team are here, and it's time to fight. A few members start going down, and that's going to be Dardoch first. Immortals find one kill, but then they lose one of their own in Hakuo, and now it's going to fizzle out. Everyone knew this was a very touch-and-go fight, and only a few members go down, and only 6-kill game in 25 minutes.
Yeah, Immortals get 3 low-health members to scramble out the top side of the lane while they get a counter kill onto Dardoch. So that could have been much worse. You had this feeling the whole time that it's a pack of gazelles wounded, and
that damage will do it again. That's going to be the Baron for Immortals. Xmithie comes up with a smite. Senna's ultimate across the team is so as just dodges out of the Baron on a few of these members.
Run,
Chase
gazelles!
Is still there. Forward, get it off Xmithie would be pretty good, but they don't want to go in for this one. Bjergen's going to be the first one to initiate that, and the Sonic Wave wasn't in range. I got to give it to Hakuo. He lives for a hell of a lot. His opponents, as they are completely flexing on Immortals here, knowing that they have Baron, they don't want to give them any free time on the map. They want to get it off of every member that they can. This Red Bull Baron power play could be used bot by Soaz, but I'm not sure how much. He doesn't have it.
Yeah, so the idea there is that TSM know Soaz doesn't have teleport, so they're trying to force the fight, but they're throwing all their ults and everything into the Braum. Whoa! Now they're throwing it into Xmithie, and he can't take it.
Tethered down as that chain is still going to lock onto the spider. Altec trying to fire over the wall. Bjergen once again, and he gets Hakuo with the chain and the damage. Great pickup by Dardoch there, and now TSM is off and running with 2 Cloud Drakes, if you will. They make their way towards mid lane, and they have priority.
All right, pushing up, TSM, but they're racing against a Baron push on the bottom side here for Immortals, so it will be another tower traded. TSM full steam ahead. They should be able to get the inhibitor turret too, because not enough recalls completing.
Much more damage on that second tier turret that TSM was dealing with than Immortals going through a full turret. So as World Ender on initiates it, they want to go for the fight, chains a few in, but they're going to take it. There's the Rumble ultimate going down to equalize what could be this, and Altec hitting the auto attacks coming in. Beautiful job by him. If he can still follow up with the Ezreal, it's able to do quite a bit of
damage. I would say, like, hey, I like my LeBlancs to try and go for the 100% shot where you can get a backliner, but they're in!
Big hit, the chains go down. Nice save onto Dardoch. True Shot Barrage coming through. Ica taking a lot of damage. He's yet to die in this game as Bjergen gets himself to safety. We're looking towards the middle of the map now with Xmithie and Hakuo very low. And Broken Blade trying to stay behind his team. Whoa! Dardoch going straight in. Bjergen, rather, sorry, going straight in, but he goes down to the hands of Altec as they have quick shots coming out of those Mystic shots. as Altec fires more over the minions. Now he's got to be met with a wave of TSMs, which makes it a bit harder to fight. Thinking that was Dardoch flying in, but I should know Bjergsen's finger has been on that distortion.
There, because Soaz pushing this bottom minion wave. He's got teleport. Meanwhile, TSM trying to force this Baron to draw Immortals over.
Where's Soaz's TP? I don't really see a back ward. Questions from the back if they know that Bjergsen is there. I see some pings on the mini-map. Soaz still walking it up. He actually wants the mid-turret. If they can stop this, he gets middle inhibitor possibly. He's going back and forth and he still can't decide without the minion wave being big enough. Now he's going to teleport into the fight. Baron is healing up very fast, and this is actually the time you want to be able to get in and start that up. A quick drowsy save onto Biofrost, or from Biofrost to Dardoch as they get him to safety, and now Biofrost has to be safe himself with a quick silver sash. Gray health still to be used. And this is about just spending everything that TSM has to get out of the crowd control and get out of these fights that IMT is bringing. Bjergsen over the wall to turn the fight. And that overall isn't to say I'm killing someone. It's to say, look here, stop the initiation. He's able to set the pace there and stop IMT's tempo.
I know it's not as cool, but the mini-map, there was a huge wave crashing into that turret. Now they're starting up Baron again.
All right, TSM, it's a do or die. One of these teams is going to be getting it. One of these teams is going to be going down. Baron's down to half right now. Ika's up front. Gets himself first on that Banshee. He's going to be back to safety for now. Bjergsen wants to get into Ika, and he's just going to hold it. Blows Ika's Zanya's, and you're going to lose Hakuo first. Dardoch's very low as he goes in the Zanya state, and the teleport now comes in from Altec on the bot side of the map. TSM very low. Kabe and Broken Blade have to be very careful, and this is Altec flying over the walls. This is what he wants to see. Low health bars around is when an Ezreal is smiling. Xmithie living with a sliver of the side. He is yards away from the team. This is like following somebody in a car and you have to keep your lights off. You can't get too close. You got to stay far away and they cannot see you. If they see you, it's blown. Your cover is blown. And Bjergsen's doing a fantastic job of that right now. Now going towards the bot side, he's going to create a little bit of pressure. I feel like this might allow TSM to breathe, or will be the initiation onto TSM. That's going to be the equalizer to make sure that initiation does not happen.
No Rumble ult, that's big. Now Immortals looking for it.
Bjergsen on the turret, Biofrost Gray health. Redemption coming down, keeps him alive a little bit longer, but he will fall. There's a minion at the turret, but there's not a minion wave, and that's exactly what Immortals need. The timing is not there for them, unfortunately, with a fight they won. And Bjergsen comes up with an inhibitor turret and an inhibitor by himself. What a call from TSM.
All right, TSM still down one member, but Bjergsen putting so much pressure on the Nexus turrets. Ika trying to answer. Now they're starting up the Baron. TSM closing in to try and answer. Biofrost still 27 seconds left on his death.
Let's go.
They'll have to do this with 4 members.
What an awesome game here between IMT and TSM. TSM showing us how good they can be this season in the first match of the spring split.
Oh, in the end, no casualties. Both teams retreating from the Elder Dragon here. Minions by themselves, by the way, took out this middle inhibitor turret from TSM's base. Because there's been so much split pushing on the bottom half and so much time spent around the Elder Dragon standing there. The IMT Winions taking matters into their own hands, and we get a full reset. Now, looking at the important cooldowns, Flash from the Tom Kench as well as the Rumble are down on the side of TSM, and on Immortals, it's only Altec who has to worry about it. He is Ezreal though, so he has the Arcane Shift to try and rely upon.
All right, looking at Senna, 119 souls, range 125, critical chance 75, lifesteal 8.75. But 125 range feels good. As Jat was saying, that applies to your Q range as well.
Riff, they're taking their cues in strategy from the minions. Immortals have gone right back down mid lane. They get the exposed inhibitor and bubble lands.
Immortals now in the base. That inhibitor down means they want to pressure a bit. The red carpet is laid out for Xmithie, but it looks like he'll stay safe on that one in the form of gold. As Dardoch's going to be hit up. Is this really happening right now? Immortals inside the base of TSM, and they're starting to turn him down. It's Biofrost next with a gray health to save him, but it's not going to be much. Bjergsen just outside with the teleport. He says, walk this way, not my base. Will he be able to do enough damage? Will he be able to hit the priority targets? There's a lot of health for him to burst through, and he can't change too many minds with just one member.
He's trying to pull the minion wave, but it's a super minion wave, so he couldn't do it without exposing himself, and Immortals have it at the Nexus turret, pushing in!
Nexus turret 1 going down. Great damage to Xmithie, but he can still have the repel to get up out. That turret was on him, so he was forced to do so. The sigil damage is not going to be enough to take Xmithie down from Bjergsen's Q. And Immortals get out with their own Nexus turret.
Riff! live! It's just one Nexus turret each, and Elder Dragon and Baron are both still up here. Oh, that one's down. Xfinity
Oh
gonna
my
try
God,
to do
it
this one
did
with no
fall.
life.
Immortals, same thing. These teams are definitely stretching each other to the limit.
And the super minions start to flood in. Immortals have so much extra
6.
pressure here.
2 from each lane.
All right, will they start up the Elder Dragon to try and pull TSM there? Time is in their favor, so Immortals should not be the ones feeling rushed. They just have to wait
Right.
for the super minions to slowly eat away at the defenses. Bjergen is in base with teleport about to come up on the LeBlanc. He's gonna try and clear out as many of the minions as he can, and then TSM just have to go all in for it because Immortals about to pick up Elder Dragon number 2.
Just for fun, Kabe now at 175 range on his souls of 155.
They're giving it. They're staying in the base. They're trying to clear the minions instead.
Oh, and it's dead. Elder is there, and you could just say this win is grandfathered in, if you will, for Immortals. Not much can stop them, and if they do, TSM will be stopping a just absolute missile coming down the mid lane that is Immortals.
All right, after Baron, there is literally no more power on the map that you can get. 3 inhibitors down, Elder Dragon and Baron buff. That is the trifecta of end game pushing for Immortals.
All right. Red Bull Baron power play coming in for Immortals here. Will it be enough to end the game? We have just crested 60 minutes. Who will be able to put the final touches in? Because this is a one and done. A fight is won. It goes across the map as well, Kobe. This could be tough. Bjergen coming in from the backside. Hakuo's in a spot he does not want to be in if he wants to go for Hakuo. But he's going to get to Altec. Puts Altec down to 50% HP. There goes the heal coming out. And he'll get himself back to safety for now. Good kill into Dardoch. That's going to be a big hit. Kabe doing what he can to keep Soaz out of the base. That's going to be it. Altec's already in. And Immortals are going to pick up their first win of the spring split over TSM. What a shock and awe finish. You were waiting for these upfront fights, but